morning. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. My allergies are kicking my butt. I'm going to acupuncture today, and they can do stuff to help with your allergies, so I'm hopeful that's going to help. And I just need a good massage and needles on every single part of my body. So yeah, I got to get back in the groove of doing this. But schedules have changed so much, and before we closed, I had a schedule for a long time where I left early on one day, worked late the other day. So I don't know. So my coffee machine has finally died, and make sure I got my man. And can you see that white thing? Oh, give me something to focus on. Okay, I got time. So, because the water just kind of came out of the bottom. So, like I said, there's one in my garage that a friend had, long story short, but there's one in my garage. I just need to ask her. I'm sure she'll be fine with me using it. It's just a big clunky thing, but it will make me coffee, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So I believe I may be treating myself to a coffee this afternoon on my way home. So plans right now are, I've already switched them around. Acupuncture, Trader Joe's, and then home. Might need gas. And then Monday I'm off, and I'm going to do Walmart and Salvation Army or Goodwill. Depends on which way I go. Yeah, because I need to call Comcast and get rid of my cable and figure out what my new bill will be. And then I need to call my doctor too and find out what's going on with this new prescription that has not been called in and my test results. So now there's, I got my Giant straightened out, so now I can do pickup. So I could even do that. You know, I have enough, y'all. I reached in my freezer last night, and I got this. It's Giant's version, or you know, regular grocery store, that Sisboon Bosch shrimp. Y'all, terrible, and no spice. Like, they had a sweet chili sauce, y'all, which y'all is not hot. You would have to gust it. People would be disappointed, but it was just terrible. Now, granted, I had a little freezer burn, but yeah, so I cannot recommend that. I think I'm going to stay away from little shrimp things like that. They just don't cook well. I'll get some plain old shrimp, right? Yeah, maybe I'll get some shrimp today if I remember. That's another thing I don't want to go around to. It's nice. Oh, y'all, did I tell you, it's nice and cool. First hoodie of the season. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And then I got up pretty early and I've been doing some stuff. I have papers everywhere. My goal is to organize them roughly, label them, and put them downstairs. So it'll be up and down the stairs, and I'm going to take, I tend to like be like a train and just organize, but what I'm going to do is get up and stuff I know ready, just take it down. So, I need to reclaim my living room. And then I have lots of, I have a corner where some Angela stuff is, so I got to make some decisions of what I think other people want, box it up, put it in my garage. So yeah, I've got to get that. I have to get my library, not my library, the living room part done. And then finish up some laundry. I'd like to do some painting or some art. I did sit last night and watch some YouTube and just without thinking glued different things down to one of my books, which was so much fun. And then now what I can do is go and do some painting on it, some like stamping, and add some texture and stuff like that. I might add a few more images, but it's so fun to have it just be random. And then I have this class October 1 with Jane Ship. I'm so excited. And I've been collecting stuff for the book. We're going to actually make a book. I'm so happy because her books are, I just love her stuff. So, as I've said, but that's what's happening. I need to check on my comments today. Maybe I'll do some at the, when I'm waiting at acupuncture. That's one thing, it can be long, but I'm there at 9:30. That's pretty early. So, but I'm so excited, y'all. And my hands, wow. But I won't even go into how complicated the schedule can be. And sometimes it can take more than an hour and a half. And then if I have to get to work, and it stresses me out, which is the point, not the point, right? Anyway, that's what's happening. So Giant was a big thing to get that done. It was so simple. I just called him. I said, either delete my account so I can have my phone number to set up a new account. But she went in and she switched my email, because my Comcast email, I can hardly wait to talk to them. And going to be an hour conversation. I've got so many issues. And I'm trying to funnel stuff to Gmail. But I think I want to do another one. Keep the Tracy from the Mermaid Cove, like art and fun and YouTube stuff, and then have another one that are more important things that don't get lost in all that. I gotta think about that. Yeah, I'll think about that, and then figure out how I'm gonna get in this Comcast account, and then I'm gonna have to slowly just unsubscribe and change email addresses and all that. And that's a good project, like at lunch at work to do, or do 10-15 minutes a day. That adds up. So I've been ranting and raving about Instagram not allowing you to unfollow. So I would say I unfollowed 100 and 50 or so disappeared. So I'm not sure what that's about. But some people, I'm like, I have no idea why I followed them. Honestly, I don't feel like I followed them. I'm like, why would there's not like one picture? Why am I following this person? Crazy. And I'm, all the cats and the animals, I'm following that. There's a couple cats I like to look at, but I want my feed to be art and uplifting and positive. Not that cats aren't positive, they are. And I'm letting go of all the foster cats stuff. And but it's amazing how you move through stages, don't you? You change your interest, especially with my brain. It changes. Everybody's brain does. We all like fresh, right? So that's what's going to happen there. So I got those kind of things that I'm also decluttering. I literally have to have a note in my book, 10-minute tasks, unfollow for 10 minutes, clear out your email for 10 minutes, that kind of thing. And then really to get everything downstairs today will be a big deal, with all the other phone calls and stuff. But then once I've reclaimed my living room, I'm going to I have a bunch, like I said, I have this green thing right by my table, and I'm going to take everything out and just keep what's necessary on the bottom shelf. I want to have some art supplies, so when I want to be up there, I can, like, glue, scissors, paintbrush, water thing, a few watercolors, that kind of thing, just a basic kind of kit. And stapler, paper clips, stuff like that, tape. And then the second shelf is going to be for incoming stuff, right? So most of my stuff is online now, and I have one more thing really to transfer over. So I don't really get paper things anymore. And then I want to, so just stuff like I need to act on, or anyway, I might even in my purse, I have a thing, like a folder, these go in here, and then I have it if I'm at work or I'm at home, I can grab it. And then the other thing I want to do is, then the top will be pens and just normal stuff, just not 1,000 like I have right now, and and notepads, that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to look less cluttered or less stuffed. You can't find anything when there's too much stuff. God knows, I've learned this lesson. So and then I'm gonna move forward. Yep, I've got tons of laundry. And then just keep declutter. I'd like to do a couple more boxes. There's room in my car. Today's goal is to get all the books in the car, and anything that's for someone else, I'm putting them in bags and putting them in my garage. So, if I know I'm going to go see them, I can just grab the bag. I think that's probably the best idea for me. But yeah, that's what's happening, y'all. Beautiful though, finally. Ugh. So nice not to have the air conditioning going, right? And I can last pretty long without the heat. Plus I have a gas thing, and it heats up my living room really quickly, so that's lovely to have. But yeah, okay. Well, I just thought I'd check in. At some point, yes, I must do some triage on the yard, just whack everything down. Beverly's coming next Sunday, and I think there's a couple weeds I need to chop down. So she has a really good heavy duty thing, so I'll have her bring that. And but I'm just not stressing. Other things to stress about, y'all. Really, truly, other things. And then we're gonna do some time in the garage. So even if I don't bring out a lot of Halloween stuff this year, maybe if I'm showing my house to a potential roommate, I don't need look like, you know, crazy person. We'll wait for them to figure that out later. But yeah, but we're going to go through it and see what I want. And I want to find something to display at the library. You know, there's this really cool guy on Instagram Beverly introduced me to. He works at a library. His handle is really strange. I'm going to figure out what that is and hold up a sign or something to show y'all. I would say I'd link it in my description, but don't know how. Another taste test coming up. Sue and I are getting, and Mark, I got to figure out a date for us to get together and do some pumpkin stuff. So yeah, all right guys, I'll check in. Maybe I'll film, fast forward me sitting there just sorting papers like a crazy person, but honestly, I love it. So, all right guys, take care. And if you could like, subscribe, and comment, you're new, you've got some new people, just, hey, tell me where you're from. It's so interesting. I think it's someone from Iran, England, but it's just cool. And lots of Canadians, Canucks. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.